Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to rank the Report of the Week Cinematic Universe out of 10. Review Bra has been around for almost a decade now and has built up quite the cinematic universe on his channel. Our first item is the Pristine Blue Chalice, first being introduced in the first ever food review from December 30th, 2011. Since then, this receptacle has accompanied many fine eats in many of Review Bra's discussions and food reviews alike. And for this, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I will give this, and I'm just gonna have to do it, give it a 10 out of 10. Next we have the mode of transportation and the setting in which many reviews take place, his car. More specifically, a 1995 Ford Thunderbird Coupe. It was introduced in July 2015. This is an essential part of any food or drink review, and this essentiality brings a 10 out of 10 rating. These next two are quite the colorful characters. We have the Pink Duck, who was introduced in August of 2017 in the Burger King Rodeo King Burger Review. The Pink Duck has made a small impact, but not near enough as the next character, so I'm just gonna have to give the Pink Duck a 5.69 out of 10. As I alluded to earlier, this next character has made a big impact, and this character is the Blue Duck. Being introduced in the same review as Pink Duck, Blue Duck has lasted far beyond its expected expiry date, showing up in the Krispy Kreme Blueberry Glazed Donuts review, and we were also told some lore pertaining to this blue creature. Now, calculating all of these factors with impact, I'm giving Blue Duck a 7.48 out of 10. Our next item is more subtle than what we have seen thus far. The Black and Purple Pillow. A background character, yes, but an important accompaniment to the 1995 Ford Thunderbird Coupe. Very little impact on food reviews, but would be noticeable to the trained eye if gone, so I will give this pillow a 5.69 out of 10. Now this is an item that many fans, avid or not, will recognize, the Starbucks cup. A lesser brother to the Blue Chalice, this is a receptacle that holds the triple filtered water from the institution known as Starbucks. This might be controversial, but I'm just gonna have to give this Starbucks cup a 7.48 out of 10. Our next character is arguably the most famous animal in the Report of the Week cinematic universe, Willie the Cat. Of course, many of you may know him from his triumphant debut in Energy Crisis number 150, where the fact of the matter was that the drink itself had a bit of a kiwi flavor tanginess that cleverly contradicted the sweetness offered. Tragically and heartlessly, Willie would be poisoned no more than a year later. He will forever be remembered on YouTube. I give Willie a 10 out of 10. One aspect of our host, the Report of the Week, is his hair. More importantly, the product he uses to style it. Brycecreem is brought up numerous times, especially in the My Average Day series. It is as crucial as the suit he wears and the ties that go along with them. For this, I will give Brycecreem a 7.48 out of 10. I brought up the product he uses to style his hair, but the item he uses to style his hair with is most notably the broken comb. Seen and referenced on various occasions in the bathroom, I'm just going to have to give the broken comb a ranking of 5.69 out of 10. This next item comes in as a pair. This pair being the two pens in the Report of the Week's most common white or gray shirt pocket. Only visible without the suit, these pens are hardly in use, but offer a fine contrast to the dress shirt. But since impact is so low, I will have to give these pens a 2.71 out of 10. Moving on to locations, Florida has been the home of our host for the past few years, so there is a vibrant sense of the climate as well as the palate that is beholden to this state. But it is also Florida. So for that, I will give it an even 5.69 out of 10. Now on the contrary, New York State was the place where the channel was birthed and grown. It's a setting of the past, but one could never forget it. 7.48 out of 10. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next item is more of a background setting that accompanies the vehicle in which the review takes place. It is an outlier, and what I am talking about is this particular Burger King location that has seen quite a lot of action, including but not limited to the Mayo flood of 2017, lawn workers, and a near-death experience. I will rate this location a 5.69 out of 10. This next setting was first introduced around 3 years ago. It's the Veranda in the state of Florida, where most notably the Popeyes review occurred, as well as other notable events. It also provides a glimpse of the aesthetic of Florida. I will give this setting a 7.48 out of 10. Next, we have an interior setting also in Florida. It's the household dinner table with the glass cabinet in the back. I believe this is a fitting partner to the Veranda, so I'll give that a 7.48 out of 10. Now, an older main setting located in New York State inside the household of our intrepid host is the dinner table with the drawers in the back. However, this also includes the loud clock, which can be distracting at times. So I'm just gonna have to give this a 5.69 out of 10. Now, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, with every cinematic universe, there will be heroes and villains. In this case, the villains come to form as the gang stalkers in the summer of 2016, where our host was stalked and followed from location to review. It's quite fortunate the report of the week escaped this conflict unharmed. I have sincere pleasure in giving these vile ingrates a 0 out of 10. Our next item is the video camera used in the older videos, where it is seen in the mirror, mostly in the bathroom. There is nothing more to say about this object, it captures video, I suppose. I will give it a 2.71 out of 10. Our final item is of course the Shortwave Radio, a frequent accompaniment with our host in videos and a major part of the Report of the Week cinematic universe. I have no reason not to give the Shortwave Radio a 10 out of 10 rating. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my ranking of the Report of the Week cinematic universe. Do you agree with my ranking? Let me know down in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe for more premium content such as this, and I will see you next time.